I found out last week that my favorite dog food, one of my favorite dog foods that I recommend all the time and that I make videos about and that have sponsored my videos here on YouTube, had an FDA warning to the public, to the consumers, about salmonella in their chicken products. I wanted to let you all know because, of course, my due diligence for any of my clients and any of my subscribers, viewers, is to have full disclosure and always give you honest information. And salmonella is not pathogenic to dogs. Like, it very, 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 very rarely causes disease in dogs, and there have been no reports of disease from this. It was also very, very low levels. They do use a parasitic enzyme to reduce the levels of pathogenic bacteria, but they do not want to eliminate all bacteria because bacteria are good, right? We're all paying big bucks for probiotics that should really be in our food and that we should be exposed to in our daily lives, but we live this kind of like sterile life, and that's not healthy. It's not healthy for our dogs, and it's not healthy for ourselves. But bacteria is important, and normal bacteria, good commensal bacteria that will help your dog have a better digestion and better mental health. I know it's weird to talk about dogs and mental health, but serotonin and dopamine are created by bacteria in the gut. And we're learning so much about behavior issues and the components, the connection to the gut microbiome, as well as skin and so many other things that I've been talking about for a long time. But the behavior issues, that's a fairly new one. In the last 6 months, I've been learning more and more about that. So wanted to share with you the exact lot numbers and formulation that did have that. This is important for people who are immune compromised. That's the only people that really have to worry about it. Really small puppies. That's why they don't recommend it for tiny puppies. And really, really, really old sick dogs that are maybe, have been treated with a lot of medications and things that have compromised their immune system. And the same goes for people, right? So if a person is undergoing chemotherapy, they really do have to be extra cautious about anything that they even touch, anything that they're around. Unfortunately, pets are a source of bacteria. I mean, it's a good thing normally. It's an excellent thing normally. Children who grow up in a home with a pet have less allergies. It's really important for us to be exposed to these things, but when undergoing chemotherapy, that changes. And so for those people, this was an important piece of information. And Darwin's did send out emails to every single consumer who purchased that product to make sure that they were aware. And the product that was, and the list is the chicken with organic vegetables for dogs, lot number 9774. And lots 9785 and 9830 of the chicken recipe for cats. Again, this is not likely to cause any kind of illness whatsoever in your pets. And if you do see that your pet has diarrhea or vomiting, of course you need to contact your veterinarian. There are tests that can be ran to see if it is salmonella that's causing that, but it is incredibly unlikely that that's the case. Dogs and cats can be exposed to salmonella, most species, most strains of salmonella, and never ever develop any kind of disease.